I know what you're thinking. How can I win my league prize money in my fantasy basketball draft? Do I need sleepers? Do I need to make sure my rankings are right? No, you need to just get in the gym. And what does that mean? Mock drafting. In this episode, we will be conducting a 12 team mock draft for points leagues on ESPN. We believe every NBA fan should support fantasy basketball content. We are here live in the draft room, and the first pick is about to go down. I promise you, it will be the Joker. Here we go. The Joker goes off the board. The first 5 picks for points leagues have kind of been the same. The next pick is SGA at the 1-2. Then with the third pick, we're going to probably have Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama is likely going to go off the board. And then Bad's brilliant team is up. He's probably going to pick Giannis. And at 5, we're going to get, oh, we had Sabonis go at the 1-5? And that was not an auto pick. That's crazy. That's insane. Oh, shoot. That threw me off. I'm up. Anthony Davis is on the board. I'm going to have to take Anthony Davis. Well, I haven't taken any Cade Cunningham because he hasn't been available. But I'm not going to say no to AD here. You know what? I'm going to take AD. Let me stop because AD's thumbnails is like people love AD's thumbnails on these daggone videos. So we're going to do another AD thumbnail. I just need to find a really good AD picture. If you know of an AD picture that is high quality, high def, high res, and you can send it to your man, let me get it so I can power up. Send me that AD picture. Also, guys, the video is not sponsored by Pelicana, but check out their wings, yo. Oh my God. Oh my God. I got some sauce with it. I'm not gonna do any sauce for the live stream, but I am gonna have a few of these joints while we are here on the show, but not right now. I gotta lock in. Okay, so let's get back to the recap. After Sabonis at the 5, which is shocking. I haven't seen that. That's Trap's pick. Luka at the 6. At the 1-7, I grabbed Anthony Davis, Cade Cunningham at the 1-8, Jalen Brunson at the 1-9. That's too high for Jalen Brunson for me. Anthony Edwards at the 1-10, Trae Young at the 1-11. I love to see Trae Young going in the first round. That's really exciting. And then LeBron James at the 1-12. Not crazy about that. It looks like I'm going to clean up on some value on my next pick. If Karl Anthony Towns keeps getting slept on, I'm going to take him. And if not, then I'm likely going to be looking at Kevin Durant in this area or Steph Curry. So it looks like after Trae Young at the 1-11, we have LeBron, Father of Time, James at the 1-12, and I'm up again. So all of the people that I was interested in are gone, right? But Paolo Banchero is still hanging around, who's a player that I haven't drafted yet. So I'm going to just go ahead and snatch him up. And again, his value in category leagues, he's known as a points league player. People don't check for Paolo in category leagues. This is, again, a points league draft. After Father of Time, James, we have James Harden at the start of the second round, Devin Booker at the 2-2. Karl Anthony Towns falls all the way to the 2-3. That is ridiculous. That is too much value. And then we have after Karl Anthony Towns, we have Steph Curry, Kevin Durant at the 2-5, Paolo Banchero at the 2-6, LaMelo Ball off the board at the 2-7. These people are paying attention. These people are paying attention, huh? You got the assignment, Mark. You got the assignment. After Mark, that's my man, Mark Atkinson. Big shout out to him. He's one of the most dedicated community members that we have. Tyrese Maxey goes at the 2-8. Then we have De'Aaron Fox at the 2-9. Then we have Alperen the Goon, Şengün at the 2-10. Jalen Williams at the 2-11. And then Donovan Mitchell, who consistently is falling down to the bottom of these drafts. Like I saw him in our last mock draft going in third round. People are sleeping on Donovan. I'm okay with taking him here at the end of the second round. After Donovan Mitchell at the 2-12, we have Scotty, Too Hottie Barnes at the top of the third. Get a quick sip of my drink here. And then I'm up. So I'm going to go ahead and lock in. interested in John Morant here for a points league. Not so interested in Amin Thompson. I think Amin Thompson is going a little higher than I would like to see. Definitely interested in Chet Holmgren here at the 7th pick in the 3rd round. I'm gonna just grab me some Chet Holmgren. No problemo. No problemo. Let's get back to the recap. After Scotty Tuhati Barnes, we have Pascal Siakam, who continues to fall in fantasy basketball points league mock drafts. He is now falling into the 3rd round. He started off at the top middle of the 2nd round. People think that he will take advantage of the void that is being left because of Tyrese Halliburton's injury. And I get that, but now I think people are listening to some of the analysts out there, and maybe folks are not as high on Siakam, and I am not high on him either. After Siakam at the 3-2, we have Evan Mobley at the 3-3. Then we got King, Cooper, Flag at the 3-4, Nikola Vucevic at the 3-3, Jalen Van Halen Johnson at the 3-6. Then my man Chet Holmgren at 3-7. Jamal Murray, that's early. I haven't seen him go that early, but not mad at it at all. Then we got Jaylen Brown at the 3-9. 3-10, we got Franz Wagner. If you know the channel, you know I love Franz Wagner. Then we have Ja Morant. Then we have Ja with the blicky on live stream in the nudie bar. Morant. I'm not trying to make fun of that. I might change that up because I got a comment the other day. Somebody's like, hey, you won't make fun of Miles Bridges, but you make fun of Ja Morant. And gun violence is a serious thing. But your man is throwing grenades at the game. Come on, man. Don't look at me. Look at him. After Ja Morant at the 3-12, we have Zion, how the mighty have fallen Williamson. And I'm on the clock again. So Tyler Hero is looking me dead in my freaking face. And if you know about me, I have never been high on Tyler Hero. But this is a new day. This is a new freaking day. I am drafting Tyler Hero right now. Oh, did I make my own sound effects? I actually have sound effects. Come on, man. Okay, you already know. Okay, let's get back to that recap. After Zion, how the mighty have fallen Williamson, we have Kawhi, busted guy Leonard at the 4-1, top of the 4th. Then we got Amin Thompson at the 4-2. Amin, pray to heaven Thompson. Then we got Josh Hart at the 4-3. I am not with that. I am not with that at all. I'm out on that. Mark says, Rob pulling up with the wings. Come on, man. I'm about to have one right now. Shoot, these joints are slamming, y'all. Oh, my God. Oh, shoot. That joint is hitting. Dag. That joint is slamming, Mark. Dang. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's good. Shish kebabs. Dang, reset. Chicken wing emoji. You already know. I'm not playing no games. All right. Let's get back to the recap. After Josh Hart, we got Bam Bam Adebayo, Derek White, Tyler Hero, De Niro, Triple J, Jaren Jackson Jr. at the 4-7, DeMar. Not like us, DeRozan. You a fan. I'm addicted. They not like us. Us. All right. After DeMar not like us, DeRozan, we have Josh, the Giddy at the 4-9. Austin Reeves, Miles Bridges, Desmond, bring the pain, Bane at the 4-12. Then we got Desmond. My apologies. Then we have Dyson, the merchant of theft, a.k.a., say it with me, the burglar at 5-1. And then we got Jalen Green at the 5-2, Zubats at the 5-3. And we're all up to speed. We got auto drafters, y'all. It looks like Trap is auto drafting. I jinxed it, and it's okay. Listen, two out 2 out of 12 people auto draft. We got Flong and we got Trap. And I'm not gonna hold anything against Trap. Something might have came up. Like, if they're not serious, they're not serious. But this whole concept of like we shaming people because they don't show up to a make-believe draft with your make-believe players in your make-believe team during the make-believe mock, like, this is not even a real draft. Come on, guys. Like, it's not that serious. I'm sorry. Let me get focused. I'm looking at Zach LaVine here, Trey Murphy the third. Let me quickly make a panic pick. I will grab Trey Murphy the third. Actually, I'm gonna grab Zach. Zach, watch your back, LaVine. After Zubats, we got Embiid at the 5-4. Love that pick. It's a risk, but I'll take it. Mikal Bridges at the 5-5. Jalen Duren at the 5-6. I grabbed Zach LaVine. And then we got Kobe White at the 5-8. Yeah, and again, I'm not going to harp on this. I'll leave the auto drafting thing alone. The reason I'm really hyping up our community is because folks who are a part of the Believe in Fantasy basketball community and are active. Like, we have a segment of our audience that they don't participate, right? People who just sign up, they come for the season. When the season is done, they delete Yahoo and ESPN from their app because they lost, and then they're not back until October when we're drafting. There's some of these folks who are here all year. All freaking year. And those are the ones, when it comes around to like winning your money, those are the ones that are winning the money because they put in the work. This is a year-round thing that we do at Believe in Fantasy, right? Championships are not won during the season. When are they won? During the offseason. You got it right. You got it right. Let's get back to this recap. After Kobe White at the 5'8", we have Jared Allen at the 5'9", Trey Murphy the third at the 5'10", Denny Baby Jordan Avdia at the 5'11", Kristaps Porzingis at the 5'12", Darius Garland at the 6'1". I freaking love that pick with all of my long-legged heart. Then we have Miles Turner at the 6'2". I'm going to start queuing up a few players. Who am I interested in? Always interested in Julius Randle. Might be too early for him, but definitely interested. Fred VanVleet. Always interested. Might be a little too early for him. Rudy Gobert, not excited about, but in the points league, he's going to be a double-double machine, and he's going to be swatting daggone balls to the block party. So that's another player I'm interested in. The kids at the pool with the baddies, got some interest there as well. Nothing really too crazy here. I think I might go Freddie or Jordan. Leave the kids at the pool. Let me do my pick. I'm going to go with Freddie. I'm going to go with Fred VanVleet there. And Freddie used to go way earlier than that. So to get him way down here in the 6th round, maybe his value seems a little balanced, seems about a fair, fee to get him on your team. But hey, we'll see what it looks like when the season starts. Let's get back to the recap. After Miles Turner at the 6'2", my apologies, we have Brandon Miller at the 6'3". Norman Powell, not too excited about what's going to happen with him in Miami. It's a lot of mouths to feed there, especially with Hero. Walker, the Stalker, Kessler at the 6'5". Fred VanVleet at the 6'6". Jordan, leave the kids at the pool with the baddies at the 6'7". RJ Barrett at the 6'8". Jimmy, $100 cup of coffee is here at the 6'9". Brandon Ingram, I got concerns around him. Definitely a player I'm not checking for at the 6'10". Julius Randle at the 6'11". And then we have Rudy Gobert at the 6'12". So we're all caught up on our recap. And I'm done harping about auto drafting because, again, I don't give a shit, Sue Puppy. All I care about is the community. And I care about you guys winning your league prize, whatever money that is. I want you to get your money. I'm going to start queuing up some. Actually, I'm not queuing up nothing. I'm going to just sit here and wait because these dudes be out here sniping like ain't nobody's business. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just wait and see if this player that I'm eyeballing, this player that I'm about to make a significant reach for in terms of ESPN projections. I'm going to see if somebody is going to take him before I take him, because I am 1, 2, 3 picks away, and I think I might be able to grab him. I'm hoping and praying that he comes back. Nope, nobody took him. Once I get him, I'm going to do an air horn, and then I'm going to go back to the recap. Let me know if that's okay with you. Let me know if that's okay with you. Is that cool with you? Okay. I'm going to do an air horn, and I'm going to do the recap, but I have to wait. Yes. Yes. I got him. I don't think I've drafted him yet from the New York Knicks. OG Anunoby. Come on to the squad. Come on to the squad. Might have been around early. I don't give a shish kebab. I am doing it. I am doing it. And like I promised, here's that air horn. Beauty to my ear. If I get another player that I want, I think I'll eat a wing. I think I might just have a wing. But let's get back to this recap. After Brandon Ingram at the 6'10", we got Julius Randle, Rudy Gobert, Peyton Pritchard, Emmanuel Quickly, John Collins, Jakob Poeltl, Michael Porter Jr. I keep talking about him. Guys, his press run is out of control. Make sure you take a minute after this video, after this episode, if you're listening, and you're not driving, like safely look up Michael Porter Jr. interviews. Your man is off the hook. It is wild. It is wild work. He's talking about his brother's gambling addiction, his addiction to women. It is crazy, yo. I'm like, shut him up. After Michael Porter Jr., I grabbed OG Anunoby. Yes. Malik Monk goes next at the 7-8. CJ McCollum. I'm going to come up with a nickname for CJ because he's too old. And listen, guys, I said this on a recent episode. I'm older than every NBA player that's active right now. People call me Unc. I didn't know how to respond to that at first. I was a little like, I'm not your freaking uncle, bro. Don't call me Unc. Now I look at it as a term of endearment. So when I say old, I don't mean like CJ McCollum is old, because I'm older than CJ McCollum. I mean he's old for basketball. At some point, you just need to chill. Like go to the league office or something. And CJ might be at that point of his career. After CJ McCollum, we have Mark Williams. I'm going to go ahead and start eyeing my next player that I'm going to draft. I have a guy in mind. I'm going to just see if he's still available. He's still available. So for this player, because I'm happy I got this one too, I'm going to eat a wing and do an air horn and maybe have a sip of my beverage from the OKC Thunder, Isaiah Hartenstein. Let me get the air horn first. Let's do the wing next. Oh my God. That is so good. If I get one more player that I really want, I might dip it in the sauce, y'all. Hey. Man, this is good. Oh. Dang. You want? I got one for you too, my guy. You came to the show. If you come to the show, you get the wings. I'm not playing this season. I keep telling y'all. People be out here thinking I'm playing. This ain't no game. We live, breathe, eat, sleep, and poop this. It's not a game. Even though it is a game. I'm just saying. All right, let's get back to the recap. I'm going to finish this week first. Forget that. Oh. That was good. Man, that's good. Okay. So, quick recap. I said I'm going to have a sip of my drink too. Sorry. I promised myself that I would do this. Okay. So, after, who was it? After Mark Williams, we have Asar Thompson, Cam Thomas, Lauri Markkanen, DeAndre Ayton. Oh, man, I love that one. I love DeAndre Ayton. Simply love him. Cameron Johnson at the 8-3. I'm up. Let me lock in. Oh, God. Looks like it's going to be a Bradley Beal show. This looks like it's going to be the Bradley Beal show. Unless I reach for someone. Is Matas still around? Let's see if Matas is still around. Matas is still around. That's who we grabbing. Yes. Let's do it. Yes. Oh, man. I might get another wing. I might get another wing. I might get another wing. Shoot, that was good. Ninja status. After DeAndre Ayton, who for his career has averaged a double-double. People don't talk about that. We got Cameron Johnson, Tobias Harris. I think Cameron Johnson is a sleeper pick, right? So pay attention, circle him on your draft board. Tobias Harris, Dan Gafford, Isaiah Hartenstein, yes. Jalen Suggs, PJ Washington. I'm not so high on that pick. I'm not really that okay with that. Paul George, I have been on the hilltop. I have not created our do not draft list. I know in the industry, there's this whole like, don't do a do not draft list. Even on our recent, one of our writers did an article about this, about like do not draft lists are kind of bull. For me, I'm open to that discussion as well, right? My perspective on this thing also comes from a place of fun and excitement and joy, right? So as fantasy basketball players and managers, we love do not draft lists. Come on, man. Like, that's what we do. We love that. We love that. Just like we love sleeper lists, just like we love must draft lists, my guy list, all of these lists, we love that stuff. So for me, I'm going to keep making do not draft lists, and you can take it or leave it. But at the end of the day, it's really about the joy, the excitement, and making sure that we keeping the culture alive. I'm not going to stop do not draft lists. You will get one soon. And this dude is on it. Paul George. I am all the way out. Audi. Oh, shoot. It's my pick. Let me lock in. I'm out on Paul George. No auto drafts. Shish kebabs. Okay, so I'm going to grab him. I don't want him, but I am. Bradley Beal, come on home in the 10th round. Why not? What? Come on, man. You drafted Bradley Beal in the 10th round now? Come on, man. I'm about to queue up the rookies. But before I do that, let me quickly do the recap. After Isaiah Hartenstein at the 8-6, we have Jalen Suggs at the 8-7. PJ Washington at the 8-8. Paul George at the 8-9. Stay away. At the 8-10, Bobby Crazy Eyes Portis at the 8-10. Ace Bailey goes at the 8-11. He's going earlier and earlier. People are interested in him for points leagues. Jaden Ivey, really love this pick. Curious to see what he does coming off of that injury at the 8-12. Then we have Khalil Ware, again, another player that's going higher and higher. At the 9-2, Andrew Nembhard, Colin Sexton, Onyeka Okongwu at the 9-4. Devin Vassell, Dylan Harper, Matas Buzelis, Keegan Murray, Anthony Simons, Christian Brown, and Andrew Wiggins at the 9-11, Nick Claxton at the 9-12, Ben Mathurin, Brandon Pajemski, D'Angelo Russell, Draymond Green, Jaden McDaniels, Bradley Beal at the 10-6, Grant Williams at the 10-7, Russ Westbrook at the 10-8. Not trying to hear that. I don't want no parts of that. 10-9, Chris Paul. Ooh, 10-10. Kyrie Irving. This I'm okay with. I'm seeing Kyrie go in the 6th and 7th round. Don't do that to yourself. You're spending 6th round, 7th round value on a player that won't play until February if he play. And when he play, he might not be himself. He might take time to ramp up. I think this is a perfect area to draft Kyrie Irving. After Kyrie, we have Jonas Valanciunas at the 10-11, Cam Whitmore at the 10-12, Alex Sarr at the 11-1. That is some crazy value. Great work, David. Nas Reed at the 11-2, Aaron Gordon at the 11-3. Now, let me queue up some people. I got definitely some interest in Walter Clayton Jr., definitely some interest in Yang Hansen, definitely some interest in Ryan Kalkbrenner, definitely some interest in VJ Edgecombe. This is my 11th round pick. I'll take VJ here. And let's see if some of those others come back around. In those later rounds, guys, this is something that I talk about quite often on the channel. And if you're an active listener, I apologize if I sound a bit redundant and I keep like repeating the same thing over and over again. But the reason I do that is because sometimes people land on our channel, and it's the first time they've ever landed on any fantasy basketball analyst channel. It's the first time they've ever heard someone give tips and advice. So I try to make sure that I keep that in mind, because many of our listeners who come here are new listeners. So when we talk about the later rounds, right? So now we're in round 11. I usually look at the later rounds from like round 10 through the end, right? For this draft, it's 13 rounds. So the 10 through 13, pick 10, 11, 12, 13. Those 4 spots, I'm swinging for the fences. I'm not playing it safe for those rounds. Now, don't get me wrong. I drafted Bradley Beal with my 10th pick. For the 11, 12, and 13, I'm going to swing for the fences. Bradley Beal was kind of a safe pick. But when it comes to these rookies, these second-year players, these are the folks that you want to really pay attention to in those later rounds. So when we talk about new players coming to fantasy, in your drafts, don't look at Chris Paul in the 11th round. Think about some of these younger guys that might be able to shake up the industry and hopefully lead to you winning your fantasy basketball championship. Let's get back to the draft board here. So I have the rookies queued up that I'm interested in. I imagine some of them will get sniped because we have some gunners in here. I know Mark is in here. I think Brett might even be in here. That might be probably like I got some action here. So with this pick, I think let me see my roster really quick. I got a bunch of centers, so I think I'll take one of these 2 centers. I'll go ahead and grab Yang Hansen. I read an article from a writer from The Athletic that they said they believe Yang Hansen is a top 25 center in the NBA. I don't know if I'm there quite yet, but I do believe that the kid is special. 20 years old. He looks like the Joker, the way he passes the ball. I think there's something there. People didn't know the Joker was the Joker until he became the Joker, right? There was a time when Nikola Jokic was actually in the free agent draft pool, of the free agent pool of our fantasy basketball dynasty league. He was there with players like Nurkic, for example, like people just hanging around. It was an 18. It is an 18 league. Some of my closest friends, and Jokic was there, and somebody grabbed him, not knowing that he would become what he is now. But they grabbed him. He started warming up. He wasn't that great, but he was good enough to hold. And now look at him. Same thing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. His rookie year, he averaged 11 points a game, right? Gets traded to OKC, has a big jump. I think he went from 11 points to about 19 points. The next year, he has another big jump. He goes from 19 points to 20-something points, stays there for a couple of years, and then he has a big leap into MVP status where he's averaging 30 points a game. So with these young players, especially if you play in Dynasty, you want to be patient. And when you're thinking about when are they going to have that breakout, you want to really look at that second and that third year, because some of these players are about to take off. And there are players who are rookies that could come in and make an impact. Let's get back to this recap of this draft. So we are up to Sar at the 11-1, Reed, Nas, that is, at the 11-2, Gordon, Jones, Tyus, that is, Ayoda Sumnu, Kevin Porter Jr., I love that pick. VJ Edgecombe goes at the 11-7, Schroeder, Eason, McCain, Kamara, Klingon, Grimes, Sharp, Henderson, Thompson, Holiday at the 12-5, Hansen, Yang, that is, Derek Lively the second at the 12-7, Lopez, Tatum, come on, man. We got to stop drafting Tatum. Levert, Emmett, Ronald Holland, Jabari Smith, Edie, Brooks, Halliburton. Come on, guys. George Kuminga. With my last pick, is this my last pick? Yeah. I'm going to grab Casey Wallace. Forget that. Because Yahoo has him ranked as top 20. They love him. Okay, cool. After Keontae George, we have Kuminga, Casey Wallace, Kelly Oubre Jr., Sante Aldama Then we got Reed on the clock here. I'm sure he's going to make a wise late round move. Then we have Jordan and Sam up. They are also committed. They did not auto draft, which is super, super dope and appreciated. And Reed grabs Rui Hachimura. Not mad at that at all. Koulibaly off the board. And then with the last pick of this mock draft, we got Sam picking Yamins in them with a name that I'm trying to say. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, cool. So as always, it is tradition here at Believe in Fantasy Basketball for me to give an honest review of my team using the 1 to 5 GOAT rating that we use for the channel. Let's get it. Number 1, we got Anthony Davis. Yes. Paolo Banchero. Yes. Chet Holmgren. Yes. My apologies. Tyler Hero. Yes. Zach Levine. Yes. Fred VanVleet. Maybe. OG Anunoby. Yes. Isaiah Hartenstein. Yes. Matas Buzelis. Yes. Bradley Beal. Maybe. VJ Edgecombe. Maybe. Yang Hansen. Maybe. Casey Wallace. Yes. In the last round, Casey Wallace, crazy. Yo, I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to give myself, and let me know in the comments if you disagree. A 5 out of 5 GOAT rating. Yes, I had a few maybes, but the only reason these players are maybes is because I'm not sure what they're going to do as rookies, right? VJ Edgecombe is a rookie. Hansen is a rookie. Matas Buzelis, although he's a second-year player, still a young guy. That's the only reason some of those players got question marks. So overall, I'm going to give myself a 5 out of 5 GOAT rating. Now that you had some wings with Robin Marks, check out our playlist of all of our mock drafts.